that scares people off. I also want to say that the format of the book is is in a parable or a story, and the same type of format that you see successful business books such as One Minute Manager, Who Moved My Cheese, The Energy Bus, books like that. So it's a story, and it's a story about a father and a son, and the father and the son they're very close when the boy's growing up, and then they kind of grow apart in the young man's teen and college years. And as he's getting ready to graduate, they kind of recognize that they need each other and they want to be, connected again. So they begin to have this conversation because the son wants to learn what he needs to know to be successful in the real world. And so they begin to have this conversation called the 6 lessons. And so every day they get together, and there are every week they get together, and there's a different lesson. And the father brings inspirational quotes that apply, and then he gives the son homework, and the son has to go find his own quotes and bring them back, and they share and they talk about it. So that's how the book is structured. There's over 100 inspirational quotes that are contained within the book.
Okay, Al, he's not gonna make me start crying up in here, because that's serious. Because a lot of times fathers and sons don't know how to talk to each other.
Right.
So when you hear something like that,
Yeah.
How did you come up with that format?
Well, I felt I wanted to do something that I wanted to be a teacher-student conversation, okay? But I also, I wanted it to be something that people could relate to, and I wanted to catch that emotional element. So it's not an autobiographical thing, with me and my dad or me and my son or anything like that, but there are elements of different relationships that I've had across the years that are present in that. But I think just by your reaction, there's elements that a lot of people can relate to.
For sure.
And so I wanted to create, I don't want to write a book that people take and they put up on a shelf and they never read it. And they just point to it and say it's on the shelf. I wanted to write a book that people are like, man, I flew through that book and it was great, and I go back to it often. And that's where I think the 6 lessons for success